This is the Winter Soldier from the Civil War movie. Now, this action figure came with two additional accessories, a pistol and a knife. Now, we complained back then that this figure, though he had two accessories, two weapons with him, he did not have weapon storage. But now is a different story, because with the release of this new Winter Soldier, what's included in the box are just an extra pair of hands and a piece of the build-a-wing for the Falcon Captain America. This Civil War Winter Soldier has always been my go-to Winter Soldier. I really have no complaints as to the overall look and how tall the figure is. My only complaint with this Winter Soldier back then and until now would be this ugly bend on the back of the figure. However, I was able to remedy that problem by just borrowing the coat of the Marvel Legends Punisher. That way, whenever I bend the back of this figure, that piece that is not exposed. So let's take a look at this new Winter Soldier. At the front and on the back of the figure, looks good and clean because there's really not much paint on this figure. It's just light blue and black, and that's it. As for the bends, that's really clean bends, no humps. The gaps on the abdominal crunch area is clean, and you can't see through the figure. That's good. The face sculpt, there is some semblance to the actor who played it. With these two, however, the only difference between these two is the flesh tone or skin tone, and that's it. But you could tell that they are just one actor, or the face, the head sculpts were copied from just one actor. That's what I meant. Okay. Now, aside from the lack of accessories for this action figure, it's really total. It's really bland looking. Not much to it really. So with regards to aesthetics, if I was given a choice between this one and this one, I would still go with this old Civil War Winter Soldier. These two figures share the same points of articulation. The only difference is with regards to the materials on both figures. The older one over here, which is about already 5 or 6 years old, the plastic is really hard. So when you bend the figure, you're not afraid that you're going to warp or break it. However, with this new one, that's really soft plastic. So I'm afraid that over time, when you expose this figure in your display area, especially in winter, when your air conditioning unit is set to dry, that the joints on this figure is going to be really wobbly. So okay, I have to correct myself with regards to articulation. So upon closer inspection and manipulation of this figure and comparing it with my old one over here, when I said that they share the same points of articulation, yes, about 95%. The only difference in articulation would be on the boot area. For the Civil War Winter Soldier, he does not have articulation for the boot area. But for this Winter Soldier, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier show, we have a swivel on the boot area, and that's it. And okay, so upon closer examination, when I changed the hands of this figure, I noticed that there is a difference in the plastic material that is used in this body, because the body area, that's solid plastic. For this right arm, that's solid plastic, as compared to also, of course, this one. This is much sturdier, this is more harder than this one. But when we go to this left arm, the robotic arm, see the difference or hear the difference? And how about when I move the arms sideways? Do you see the difference? The material over here and over here is different. This to me seems that this left arm is more soft and rubbery. It's made of soft rubbery material, this arm, compared to this arm and the rest of the body of the figure, the legs, the torso, the head. They seem to be of the same material, except for this robotic side arm. Hasbro? But with this figure, this Civil War figure from way back, that's the same material, just a different color, a different mold, and that's it. So if this is exposed to heat, this robotic arm is more prone to warping or bending or getting out of shape as compared to the rest of the body of the figure. So in my opinion, if you're not into completing this wave, because you have to complete the Falcon Captain America thing, to have the shebang with the wings and the Sam Wilson Captain America figure, then if you're not completing the wave, don't get this figure, because this is going to be a problematic piece. Supposed to be the part of the figure that of course, robotic arm, so it should be the material should be a little bit sturdier or harder. But with this figure, this arm is made of different plastic. It's made of softer, pliable material as compared to the rest of the build. So Hasbro. So this is my observation and review for this Winter Soldier. So on to the next review.